Hello. Hopefully, everything's working okay now. How are we all doing? It's been a hot minute since I've last live streamed, and my setup's a little bit all over the place at this moment in time. I'm just gonna need your guys' help here. Is everything sounding okay? Do I sound okay? Does the game sound okay? Am I loud enough? Am I too loud? Is the game loud enough? Is the game too loud? The audio's only on the left side, okay. That's interesting. Oh, yep, I see why. I see why. One sec. Actually, I see why, but I don't see how to fix it. Microphone? Okay. Oh wow, hold on. I got a little sound there that you probably heard too of by accident. I'm so all over the place. Let me just clarify this real quick before I start the audio. This is absolutely a test stream. This is probably going to be a little bit messy. I need your guys' help to adjust everything, basically. So the audio should be fixed now, I think. Let me know if that's better, if it's coming from both sides of the channel. Actually, I'm so all over the place if you couldn't tell. I'm too quiet, okay. Sure, let me turn me up. Is that a little better? Or actually, hold on. I know why. It's because I have a filter on, I think. It's hard to hear me over the game. Okay. I'm a little too quiet, right? Let me try something real quick. How about now? Is that any better, or should it still be a bit louder? Yeah, it's very stressful to do your audio live, but it's kind of the best way I thought to do this. It's better? I'm clipping, okay. I think I know why. There's a filter on because I live next to a very busy road and there's sometimes car sounds, and I was trying to minimize that as much as I could. It's peaking. Alright, you know, one sec, I'm gonna try something completely different. Tell you what. This is exactly how I thought this was going to go. A little bit all over the place to begin with. How about now? You might hear a little bit of background noise outside, but yeah, oh, I don't know when the perfect messages came in. Is it a little bit better now? Or do I still need to adjust it a little bit? We will get straight into the game as soon as I've got this as close to perfect as I can get it. I might need to do a little bit of work offline. You still hear a bit of clipping? Oh, okay. If it's better, it's better. Sounds better. Okay. If it sounds better, I think we'll roll with that. Yeah. So welcome to my test stream. Yeah, good start, I know. Thanks for coming, everyone. There's 83 people in here. I didn't expect so many people to be here. That means a lot to me. That's actually, it's a little overwhelming, I'm not gonna lie. When I seen the number, I was a bit like, oh my god, there's people here. I've not streamed in a long time. I've streamed on and off occasionally over the years, but it's always made me a little nervous. And oh my god, thank you so much for becoming a member, Pixie Lily? Did I say that right? I'm such a horrible streamer, if you couldn't tell. I really need to get used to this. Thank you so much for becoming a member. That means a lot to me. And also, that reminds me, thank you to Mickey for becoming a member for 10 months. That's also very awesome. I really appreciate it. I can call you Pix. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining. I really appreciate that. Yeah, if you couldn't tell, I'm very nervous. I've not done this in a long time. Apparently I have a file already, so let's just start a new one. Tell you what, I'll let the chat decide. What should we call this file? Let's not call it link, let's call it something funny. Because I'll probably continue playing this over a few streams. Maybe even we'll just make it the first game I play. Oh shit, what's this? Gifted 10 memberships. This is going to show how much I know what that means. I don't know how gifting works, but I really appreciate it. That's so awesome. That's really kind of you and really generous. I really appreciate that. Oh, and sorry, I didn't even say anyone's names. I'm so sorry. Jamie Tattoos, thank you very much. And then I also see down the chat, Dana Cuck, thank you very much. That means a lot. Yeah, I'm so all over the place. I'm so sorry. I really need to get used to this. But yeah, what should we call our character, our Link? What should we call it? We could go with a My Dude. We could go with something funny. I don't know. I'm so all over the place. I'm so overwhelmed. If you couldn't tell, I'm sweating a little. But this is fun. This is what I want. I want to get used to streaming a bit more. Name it Zelda, My Dude, Ganondorf. Ooh, I don't know. I do like the My Dude. I like the My Dude memes. Geese. Ooh, I don't know. I think we'll go... We'll go with My Dude. That's classic. That's a good meme. I like that. Yeah, I'm gonna try my absolute best to keep an eye on the chat as well as I can. I really need to figure out an ideal setup, which is exactly why I'm doing this, so I can figure out what works. I'm all over the place, man. I can't even type. How do you do a space on this? If you can. I don't think you can. Can you do a space on it? Also, thank you very much, Ashley, for the 5 gifted subs. If you guys don't know Ashley, she's an amazing streamer. I love watching her streams. I love hanging out, lurking, chatting. She's amazing. I don't have one of these really cool things where you can link channels on the spot, like Ashley does actually. But yeah, let me try and find the link real quick. I'm so all over the place. I should have set this sort of stuff up in advance. I don't think about these things. But yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I'm so sorry this has taken so long to get into the stream. I realize how all over the place I am when I start trying to do multiple things. Yeah, let me just find this link really quick because the amount of times Ashley's plugged my channel when I've just been chilling in her streams, I feel I should be doing this back. But of course right now I can't find the Twitch app and I can't get anything to work. Let's see. Here we go. I found it. My hands are literally shaking, just so everyone knows. I'm so all over the place. I don't even know how you save a link off Twitch. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. How do I get a link? I tell you what, I'm gonna try and find this link in a minute. Let's get the game started and underway. I'm so a mess. I don't know if you can do a space on this. Do you just have to do it all in one? I think you might have to. Or is this little dash here, is that a space actually? Let's find out. It's not, but I tell you what, that'll work. I hope it'll work actually. Yeah, that works, right? I don't think you can do a space. So I guess we're just gonna go with this. Let's see. How do I continue? End. My dude. Okay, or my dude in all caps because I've spent about 5-10 minutes just staring at this. Thank you so much for everyone that's became members for the gifts. I honestly forgot gifts were a thing. I wasn't expecting this. I'm so sorry. I really appreciate everyone who's gifted memberships, everyone who's taken the memberships. I think that's how you say that. I don't really know. Yeah, can you tell this is my first time streaming in years? But I want to do it. I want to get into it. I want to become a little more confident on a live camera and just in general, I guess. But yeah, thank you everyone. I've also got the chat on my phone right in front of me, so it's kind of hard to see it. I really need to get a second monitor so I can just like see the chat next to me. Did I stream on YouTube also? Yeah, it was always on YouTube in the past. Some of the old streams are still up there if you go into my live section, but the really old ones, and when I say old, I used to play Minish Cap emulated years and years ago, and I played it with a keyboard because I could not figure out how to link up a controller. That is how untech savvy I was. I was playing Minish Cap on a keyboard and mouse, and yeah, Neox was there actually. This was a long time ago. This was, I think, pre-2020, and I was just so all over the place. It was worse than this, I'll tell you that. At least this is a little bit of an improvement. I've put some effort in to try and make this look a little bit nicer and try and get everything to work. Because I really want to get into streaming. I mean, I love making videos, don't get me wrong. I absolutely love it. That's my bread and butter, I love it. But I want to be able to stream as well. I've always just been put off because my first few streams went so horribly wrong. Just in terms of tech issues, there was just something wrong every 5 minutes that it just knocked my confidence so bad that I just never wanted to do it again. And then I tried it again a little bit when Tears of the Kingdom came out, and that was okay, but I was still having a little bit of tech issues. But I've tried to work on it, and I think we're good now. I feel like I've missed something in chat here. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much for the donation. That's amazing. Enjoy a premium Tesco meal deal for me. Thinking of getting the GameCube controller when it drops. Honestly, same. The GameCube controller looks so cool, and the GameCube is one of my favorite consoles, especially the purple one. So I think I'll be spending the money on that. Which, by the way, talking of money, we'll probably talk about this for a bit. The prices of these Switch 2 games are something else. Let's just say that first and foremost. Opinions on that, anybody? I'd love to hear them. I'm sure there's a million opinions on that, and I'm sure they're all the same, that they're very expensive, the games, but I am unfortunately still going to be a sucker and absolutely pay for them. I mean, that's just the reality of it. Also, thank you so much for becoming a member, and I'll say this now. I apologize in advance if I miss anything in chat. I'm just trying my absolute best to keep an eye on it. I'll say it now. I really, really appreciate any super chats, donations, members. I just appreciate you guys being here. If I miss anything in chat, I am really sorry. I'm trying my best to get used to this. I've taken about however long we've been streaming for just to get to this scene in the Deku Tree. That says a lot, so yeah. But yeah, I'm trying my absolute best. Yeah, thank you everybody who's became a member. That's so awesome. There's 83 people in here. How wicked's that? Last time I streamed, I think, well, the Tears of the Kingdom streams, those were kind of big, but the last time I like properly streamed back in the day, when it was like a semi-regular thing, I think I remember streams maybe about 10 to 15 people, and even then I was so massively overwhelmed by that. I loved it so much. I was amazed that people just showed up to watch. So seeing a number as high as 80 people is absolutely insane. It's honestly terrifying me a little, but we move. Yeah, I'm a very nervous person, if you can tell, but I'm trying to get into this. And yeah, I'm definitely going to go and pause quite a lot, but it'll come with time, won't it? So yeah, I thought it would be really fun to just play Ocarina of Time today, because that's, you know, it's fun, it's classic, it's familiar, everybody knows it, everybody loves it, and it's a good game to just sort of play in the background whilst talking. There are about 128. Oh my god, it's not updated for me. Oh, my bad. My bad. There's actually more than I thought. That's really cool. That's really awesome. Thank you everyone for being here. And if you're just getting in, welcome. Welcome for being, and thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. Yeah, don't think about the eyes on you. I never really do, but when you start to think about numbers and like how many people that would be like in your bedroom, for example, or just in your house, imagine that many people in your space. That's a lot of people. Even just 10 people is a lot of people for me, if I'm being honest. But hey, we'll try. You haven't actually played Ocarina yet? Oh, Ocarina of Time's a great game. It's a classic. I think I played this. This was one of my first. It was either this or Minish Cap. I don't know the exact game I played first, but it was either Ocarina of Time or Minish Cap. It would have been Minish Cap on the Game Boy, obviously, or Ocarina of Time on the GameCube for me, because I didn't play it on the N64 originally, actually. It was the GameCube version on the Collector's Edition. That was the first experience I had with Ocarina of Time, and it was amazing. But for the longest time, I grew up thinking Ocarina of Time was a GameCube game. So, yeah, it was pretty embarrassing when I took to the internet, my naive younger self, and started saying, yeah, my favourite game's that GameCube game, Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I got a very quick introduction to how brutal the internet is when you make a simple mistake, or you just don't know something. And that was back, like, years ago, 10 plus years ago, maybe, probably more, actually. Yeah, I had a very harsh learning lesson there. I got roasted so hard. Everyone was like, it's actually an N64 game. I wasn't wrong. It is a GameCube game, technically, because it's on the GameCube, but yeah, a little 10-year-old me, or however old I was, got absolutely rinsed online. Also, remember your water, everybody. It's very important to hydrate. That's also something I remember from the last time I streamed. Every time after the stream, I would have the worst dry throat, and it's because I wouldn't drink water, and I just yapped the whole time. But yeah, you gotta remember to drink water. But yeah, I hope I'm not yapping too much, because I feel like all I'm doing is just ranting and talking and not watching the chat enough. Maybe I need to pick the brains of some streamers and figure out the best way to do this. How to keep your eyes on the chat whilst also playing the game, whilst also being engaging. This is so much work. I don't think I anticipated just how much work this actually is. So I mean, I know it was a lot of work, obviously, but props to anyone who streams regularly. This is intense, I'm not gonna lie. But I'm loving it, I really am. I don't really know how much we're gonna play today. To be honest, the thought was just to test stream and see how it goes, but everything seems to be running smoothly. I mean, I could maybe try and smoothen out the audio a little bit for next time. If it's still peaking a little or sounding a little off, I could try and work with that offline. But yeah, I'm so happy with how it's going, actually. Yeah. What have I seen, sorry? I'm a professional streamer. I'm a professional streamer. I'm a professional yapper as well. Yeah, a Sunday yap sesh. That's what it's all about. Sundays are for yapping. I agree with that. I've also not been reading any of this text. I don't know if that's something you're meant to do while streaming. I guess it's up to me. It's up to me, right? It's my own streaming. I mean, I can do what I want. But yeah, I think when I'm like more regularly streaming, I'll probably maybe read this text a little bit more. But hey, most people, I know not everyone's played it, but most people know Ocarina of Time pretty well, right? I can just yap and move around and stuff. Oh, well, thank you, everyone. Thank you for thinking I'm doing all right. I feel like everyone's like a proud parent in chat. That's how it feels. Yeah, I mean, people have played this game thousands of times. I've played this game so many times, but I honestly forget where I'm going. I think you can just go straight to get the shield and sword, right? If I remember right. You'd love the Majora's Mask poster in the background. Yeah, it's pretty sick. There's also a Twilight Princess one there, but I don't think it's in the shot. Maybe we'll show that in a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you everyone for supporting me for this nervous time. I'm not gonna lie, I've been bricking it a bit all day about this. All day I've just been thinking about the moment I go live and how terrified I've been that something's gonna go wrong. That's the thing. I've not even been scared of actually streaming and like having people watch me. That's not the problem. I was just so put off from past experiences where everything went wrong. I had issues with my camera. The USB cord just stopped working mid-stream sometimes, and it was so... It's dealing with tech issues live that's the problem. That's what really threw me off. I didn't want to have to deal with that because it just stressed me out so much. I got unbelievably stressed trying to deal with tech issues whilst live because I didn't want to just sit there and have people watch me trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I feel like I've learned a little in the last 5, 6, 7 years, and I sort of get it now. So hopefully nothing goes wrong. I actually bought a new capture card just for this. I bought the... I don't know what capture card it is. It's an Elgato. I think it's the one that does 4K. This probably isn't in 4K. I don't think I had it set up for that. But yeah, my old capture card was severely old. Let's just say that. Also, where is my sword? Do I have to equip it? I think I might. Shows how much I know. Sure, we'll save, why not? I'm on Twitch as well. I'm not currently on Twitch. I know you can do it across both Twitch and YouTube, and maybe that's something I will do. Because I'm, oh, it feels weird saying that out loud. Because I'm a YouTuber, I'm just streaming on YouTube today. But in future, yeah, why not? I mean, if there's an audience for it, why not stream on both? I've not really thought about it, to be honest. I just thought for today we'd just stream on YouTube because that's where basically all my following is. I have a Twitch account, but I just use it for watching streams, basically. Such as Ashley, who's in chat, who's a wonderful streamer and very lovely. I basically just watch like 2 or 3 streamers. That's all I really have Twitch for. It's just for people that I enjoy watching. So yeah, I've just described what watching a stream is. Also, hey Stephanie, welcome in. Welcome in. I hope you're having a great day. I hope everyone's having a great day. I've just been walking in circles. I don't know where I'm going. I think I need to get the shield, right? Because you can't pass this little corridor here with this little fucker. I know. Yeah, I also don't know. Can you swear? I don't know if you can swear. I'm really feeling unprofessional here. This dude, this little guy, Mr. No Fairy. Is he gonna let me back? No, you do need the shield, right? I'm a Twilight Princess fan. I'm not an Ocarina of Time fan. I clearly don't know these things. That's what's going on here. Also, welcome in the Korok guy. That's an awesome name. We love Koroks here. Yeah. Honestly, just to say this again, thank you so much to everyone that's here. I just like updated the chat just to see the view counts. I can't speak sometimes. I was checking to see how the view counts changed because I obviously didn't have it updated last time. There's about 130 people in here, and that amazes me that 130 people want to take the time to come watch me suck at Ocarina of Time. And yeah. Oh my god, look, I love the My Dude meme. It's so simple but so funny. Just seeing everyone go, hi, my dude, look this way. Oh, I need to learn to Z-target. I don't want to learn to Z-target. I just want to play Zelda. All 130 of your accounts, yeah. That's what's really good on here. The stream's going pretty good so far, I think. I mean, I'll tell you what, I had the stream scheduled, right? And I was planning to go live straight from that. But for some reason, when I went live, it started a new stream. I figured out why now. I basically just created a whole new stream by accident, so there's a little bit of an issue at the beginning, but I know that for next time. I also realized I have 8 rupees. I definitely don't have enough for the shield. How much is it? 40 rupees in this economy? No, no way. Is it really 40 rupees? I thought it was like 20. Have they added inflation to the game or something, or am I just not remembering right? 40 rupees, where am I going to get that from? ridiculous. Where do you get 40 rupees from in a village like this? That's mental. Might as well end the stream now. Will I be playing Wind Waker on NSO and Switch 2? Yeah, I definitely will. I managed to get a Switch 2 pre-order the other day. Thanks to someone in my Discord, actually, who pinged me when they were available for pre-order again on Game. Otherwise, I probably would have missed it, because I think those pre-orders are gone again now. But yeah, I managed to snag one. I just got the regular bundle, or it's not even a bundle, I guess, it's just the console. I'll probably get, I will get Mario Kart, I'll just get it separately. But yeah, I'll definitely be playing some Wind Waker, because that's so awesome that you'll finally be able to play that. Oh, breathe. Good god. I paid 40 rupees for 28 years. That's a bargain. You know, fair enough, that is a bargain if it stayed that price. I just, for some reason, I thought it was a lot easier to get it. Now, there are ways to get rupees. I need to go up here. Because I'm not getting a job. I'm just gonna run around the village and find money. I wish it was that easy in real life. Why can't we just frolic in fields and collect money? Why do we need to have jobs? Okay. Well, here's 5 rupees over here. What you gotta say? I think I just fell off. Did I just fall off? Did Link just fall off? Am I getting Age of Imprisonment? Yeah, I will get it, definitely. I'm not the biggest fan of the... Yeah, no shit, I need to look up. I just fell down. I'm not the biggest fan of warrior games. Just like that style of game. However, because it's Zelda, I really do like it. And I really enjoy the cutscenes and the story. Whether or not it's lore, whether or not it's canon, I don't really know. I don't really care either. I'm not personally bothered if it's canon or not. I think the game will be fun either way. But it looks like it might be canon. I've seen something where like Nintendo wrote in a description the canonical tale. So maybe it will be canon, maybe it won't, I don't know. But yeah, I love the warrior games, such as Age of Calamity, for the cutscenes, because those cutscenes are so good for footage and making videos. I'm really struggling to make 40 rupees here, goddamn. Yeah, it's confirmed to be canon. I think it is. I think so. I don't really know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm so sorry, I've just blanked, I'm just reading the chat. But yeah, I think you can get some money in here. At least I'm hoping so, or we're in trouble. Also, can we appreciate the rupee design in this game? I've always thought it looks really cool. This is such a weird, random little niche thing, but I think that rupee looks sick. A little bit of water. What's my favorite feature / game of the Switch 2? Ooh. I mean, if you count this as a feature, I guess I would say the fact that it runs in 4K, 120 FPS. Now, I'm far from a graphics snob. I usually couldn't care less how HD a game is. I mean, I like a game to be HD, but that's about it. It doesn't need to be 4K, it doesn't need to be 120 FPS. But I'll tell you what, seeing the Tears of the Kingdom Breath of the Wild Enhanced Edition, that looks very sick. I mean, if a game can run in that, that's awesome, and I'm so into that. But I'm not personally bothered about it. But just because it's like Zelda, and I know like whenever the next big Zelda game's announced and comes out, that'll obviously run as well as those games, presumably. I'm just very excited for that. What was the second half of your question? I'm so sorry. Favorite game? Favorite game? Favorite game that they announced for it? Honestly, probably Mario Kart World. I'm pretty excited for that. I think it looks really fun. It looks really good. And yeah, I'm excited to play that. Especially, I'll probably play that on stream quite a bit actually, because that would be fun. Sorry, I'm so focused on trying to figure out where to get these rupees from. If I was playing this just on my own chilling, I would probably be so much further ahead than this now. But like I said, trying to keep looking at the chat, making sure the stream's still running fine and I've not just like lost all connection. It's so much effort, but it's welcome. I want to do this. I swear I keep complaining about how much, like, how difficult this is, but that's just me trying to learn. Okay, so we got 40 rupees, we can get the shield. It's about time. That took so long. No Kirby. Oh, I'll tell you what, Kirby does look really fun, actually. I'm excited for Kirby. I was forgetting about the enhanced games that were going to be moved over. Also, thank you so much, Tristan, for becoming a member. That's so awesome of you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, thank you so much. But yeah, Kirby's exciting too. I've actually not played Kirby in so long, so I'll definitely be looking forward to that. You feel like scalping is going to be a problem in the US? Yeah, I mean, maybe. I feel like scalping's a problem everywhere, but I feel like because of certain events, I'd rather not talk about. Yeah, I feel like it might be a bigger problem in the US right now, but let's not focus on that for now. Let's keep the good vibes up. Let's head to the Great Deku Tree. That's what we're gonna do. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Yeah, we are savoring the games. We're so savoring the games. It's gonna be so fun. The thing I'm wondering is, I have this sort of like headcanon theory. So Wind Waker's going to be on the GameCube, NSO. Why is he not letting me through? I've got the shield. You need to see the shield. Come on. What is this nonsense? Yeah. So Wind Waker's going to be on the GameCube online, right? Is Twilight Princess? Why would they not show it now? Are they going to save it so that they can maybe have something to, you know, pop off later? Also, Dana, thank you so much for the $10. You gotta go. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, so is Twilight Princess going to be coming on the GameCube, or will it be coming at some point later on the Wii? Now, something to keep in mind is Twilight Princess turns... Also, I just realized the camera froze. Oh, no? Maybe it just froze for a sec. I don't know. Twilight Princess is going to be turning 20 next year. I don't necessarily think they're going to do a dedicated remake for it, because why would they do it for just Twilight Princess but nothing else? I don't think that would make sense. But what I'm thinking is, maybe down the line they do a Wii emulator on the Switch 2, because the Switch 2 would be more than powerful enough to handle that. Either that, or they just release it on the GameCube later down the line. I don't really know, but something to think about. I'm just desperate to play Twilight Princess on the go. That's really it. Yeah, 20 has been that long. It's mental. It's also Zelda's 40th anniversary next year, so there'll probably be something for that as well. You think Twilight Princess is probably going to be a full remaster / remake? That's the thing. One day I think that, the next day I don't, and it really drives me crazy because all I do is think about it every single day. Every day I wake up I think about Twilight Princess and if they're going to remaster it. Some days I think they will, some days I think they won't, because Nintendo are incredibly unpredictable, that's the word. Oh Navi, thou hast returned. My dude, welcome. But yeah, I don't know. I just want to play Twilight Princess on the Switch. That's all I want. That's literally all I want in life. My life will be complete when that happens. And we're getting Wind Waker, so it's looking good. Also, I completely forgot to ask, is the audio in sync? When I move my lips, is the audio in sync to my mouth? I tried to sync it up as much as I could off stream, and it looked good to me, but I just want to check that it's good on stream as well. I don't know if I just said no to his task, but I think I said yes. Yes, perfect. Oh, okay, sick. Awesome. You guys are the best. This is the best help I could actually ask for. It's so difficult to do this yourself. Yeah. You want TP on the Switch as well? Yeah. Me being an Ocarina of Time grandma. They'll do an Ocarina of Time remake one day. One day. I mean, I was talking to Ed, Triforce Trends, about this, I think yesterday or maybe the day before, or sometime recently, and he was talking about how they think, or how he thinks there's going to be an Ocarina of Time remake at some point, and honestly, I can get behind it. I think it will happen just because it's Ocarina of Time. I see it happening. Ocarina of Time's like the Zelda game. I mean, maybe nowadays it's more Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, but I think if you're being real to yourself, everyone will tell you it's Ocarina of Time. I don't have no idea what I meant by that, by the way, but yeah, I think Ocarina of Time's like the Zelda game in my mind. Oracle remakes? Yeah, that would be pretty awesome. I don't know how well known this is, but I'm not a huge fan of how the Oracle games look. I think they look like... I think their color palette just looks like horrendous. The games are good, the dungeons are good, the puzzles are good. I really like the Oracle games like that, but they look horrendous to me. And I don't mean that in a negative way, even though it is a totally negative thing. I just for me, it's just I don't like it personally, and it kind of puts me off a little. So I'd like to see those remade, maybe in the Link's Awakening remake style, or something along those lines, maybe like the sort of Echoes of Wisdom style. I think that would be really awesome. To drive more hype for the film. Oh yeah, speaking of the film, what's everyone thinking about that? If you didn't know, actually, little plug, unintentional, the Cave Boys just released a video about 45 minutes ago talking about the Zelda movie, which I am one of. I am 1/3 of the Cave Boys. Yeah, me, Ed, and Johnny were talking about the Zelda movie the other day, and we just uploaded a video about that. I do not currently have the link saved, even though it was sent to me, but I will plug that. I'll plug that when we go for a little break, which reminds me, I made a little fancy break screen, which I cannot wait to show you. This is just me geeking out about something I made. Also, what is it, Navi? Oh, she's telling me to open the door. Okay, cool. Definitely going to listen to that later. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, the Zelda movie's interesting because it's interesting right now. I mean, it's always going to be interesting, but it's really interesting me. Oh my god, how do I hold my shield? Oh, I should have listened to the tutorial. There we go. It's really intriguing me because we don't know that much. I want to know everything. I want to know the cast. I want to know what sort of game it's going to be based on. I don't think it'll be based on a game story, but I think it might try and capture the vibe of one of the games. And I think it'll be Ocarina of Time or Twilight Princess, because in my mind, they're the most sort of stereotypical Zelda games. So I think it will be like loosely sort of based around that vibe, but I think the story will be its own contained thing. Jack Black is Ganondorf, that would be something. Honestly, I do hope they go down the route of sort of lesser knowing cast, at least for the main characters. I personally wouldn't have a problem with a big celebrity being in it, just not as Link or Zelda, or even Ganondorf. I think those roles should be saved for lesser known actors, or just people that aren't like big Hollywood names. I think it'd be cool for cameos to happen for big Hollywood actors, such as Jack Black, for example. It'd be cool for them to make cameos, or, you know, someone to play the role of like a merchant, or maybe even Tingle, or someone like that. But Link, Zelda, and Ganondorf, I think that should be some lesser known actors, like their sort of big break, so to say. I think that would work really well. But hey, I don't make movies, what do I know? I just think things. I just think things. Dwayne Johnson is Tingle? I mean, yeah, hell, why not? Why the hell not? What's Navi telling me to look at? An old ladder. Oh yeah, I just got the slingshot. Yeah. Let's get shot in our slings. Right, let me see if I remember how to do this. I sound like I've not played a video game in like 10 years. To be fair, I've not played Ocarina of Time in a little while. It has been a while. This is actually quite nice. I've not played this in so long. And it feels really nice. But yeah, I have a notepad in front of me and I've not looked at it the whole time. I wrote down some talking points because whilst I was about to go live, I was like, oh my god, what happens if I freeze and just forget how to talk? Which obviously hasn't been the case because I've just been yapping this entire time. However, I do have talking points to mention, so let me have a look. I feel like I might have already went into these things. Yeah, my talking points are Switch 2 things, very creative, Zelda movie, and Cave Boys video. I already plugged the Cave Boys video unintentionally. We talked about the Switch 2 a little, and we're talking about the Zelda movie. So I'm all out of talking points. I'm just kidding. I will think of other stuff to talk about. There's got to be something interesting. It's not really super relevant, but I did book a new Zelda tattoo in, which is pretty cool. I'm going to get a Hylian shield on my forearm here, on the same arm as the HG tattoo. It's to match this one here. Let me show you. This tattoo tour. It's to match this one here, which is... Why can I not show it? It's the Decayed Master Sword from Tears of the Kingdom. So I'm going to get a Hylian shield on the other forearm, with some Silent Princess flowers around it. I think it's going to look really cool. But yeah, that's the plan for that. Okay, we got a dungeon now. The thing is, this dungeon is very basic, so I should be able to do this without much help. Yeah, also, someone or multiple people I need to give a shout out to are the mods. Both on here and on Discord, they do an incredible job of making sure everything's in order, everyone's safe, and, you know, keep an eye on the chat for when I'm too preoccupied. So yeah, big shout out to all the mods. Big mod appreciation in here. Yeah, I cannot say that enough, how helpful everyone is. I'm going in circles again, I don't know where I'm going. So we got the slingshot. Does that mean it's time to go down? I think it does. We've not been up here yet. But I think we can just go down, right? No? Okay. Oh, you need to jump from the top. Yeah, I remember now. Let me just refresh the chat real quick. Oh my god, there's over 150 people in here. That's mental. That's so mental. Yeah, my chat actually froze for a sec. That's why I had to refresh it, because in my mind I was like, maybe people just stopped talking. But no, the chat actually froze for me. I'm sorry if I've missed anything. Oh, Tristan, thank you so much for the $2. Danny DeVito was Ganondorf when Nintendo. Honestly, I wouldn't be opposed to Danny DeVito in the Zelda movie. I think he's a great actor, and I think he'd absolutely fit in the Zelda movie. I think that'd be great. Yeah, Zelda tattoos is awesome. How many Zelda tattoos do I have, actually? There's 1, 2... I think I have 2 right now. I have a Triforce on my ankle, and the Master Sword. So I'll soon have 3, which is awesome. And I do have one planned. I've been sort of designing it on Photoshop. Or not designing it, I didn't make the design. But I've sort of been, I guess, composing? Is that the word? I don't know. Structuring? It's basically a character from Twilight Princess. I'll let anyone who wants to take a guess have a guess. It's a character from Twilight Princess who's not Link, by the way. Well, debatably he could be Link, but it's not the Link we play as. I think me saying that basically gives away what it is. Yeah, it's the Hero's Shade. I'll just say it. I'm gonna get a Hero's Shade tattoo at some point down the line. So yeah, that'll be fun. But I think it's gonna be quite a big piece, so expensive. So that'll probably be a little further down the line. You're pretty hyped to be getting some Legend of Zelda artwork made. That's awesome. Anything Zelda's awesome. That's my opinion. Here we go. Oh my god, I almost killed poor little Link there. That's so gross. The shade, yeah. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting the shade on my sort of like shoulder, upper arm area. It'd be quite a bigger piece, but yeah, it'd be really nice. Who needs ankles anyway, right? Who needs ankles? Sure, Link doesn't. I think we're going up this way. I swear I'm not this much of an amateur. I do play Zelda games. I do know what I'm doing. I'm just so all over the place trying to think and then look at the chat and everything. A cave voice tattoo, or we riot? You know, maybe one day. Maybe one day. Maybe for like... Tell you what, the cave boys ever reach 100k subs, maybe then. Maybe then. Which, to be honest, isn't that unachievable. I think we can do it. I think we can do it. One day. Right, let's get down there. There we go. There we go. Oh my god, they're right here already. Oh my god, Link, you sugar plum. Okay, nice. So here's a question for everybody. What was everyone's first Zelda game? You know, basic question, but I'm interested. What is everyone's... Did I say first or favourite? I already can't remember. Tell you what, let's go for both. What's everyone's first Zelda game and then their favourite? Let's hear that. Because I think it's interesting, because for some people their first game was Breath of the Wild, and I think a lot of the time if that was your first game, it tends to be your favourite game. But I feel like there's a completely different effect if you played one of the more older / traditional Zeldas before Breath of the Wild first. Because my first game would be, I think it was Minish Cap. It was either Minish Cap or Ocarina of Time. I was so young I couldn't remember. Let's just say Ocarina of Time for speaking's sake. That was my first. But Twilight Princess is my favourite. And I think my favourite, or I think in a lot of cases, people's favourite game tends to be the one they played when they were in their sort of teens. At least that's the case for me. That might absolutely not be the case for everybody else. But yeah, I'm just curious to hear. First and favourite Twilight Princess, Breath of the Wild. Zelda 1, Twilight Princess. There's such a good variety, I'll tell you that. You've never done a Hero Shade tattoo before? That'd be awesome. I'll tell you what, actually. I hope I'm saying this right. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Jemmy Tattoos. I was actually looking at your Instagram page right before I went live, or maybe like half an hour before I went live on Instagram, and some of the work you do is incredible. If I'm ever out that way, I'd totally love to get a tattoo. That'd be really cool. But yeah, shout out to you. Your designs are really sick. I saw them on Instagram before I went live. Also, hey, Super Zelda girl, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Ocarina of Time was your first game, right when it came back, right back when it came out. Nice, nice. Also, why am I so stupid? What am I doing here? I need to get up there, right? Do I climb here? I feel like I've zoned out so much. What was I doing? Can I just... No, I can't do that. Okay. What am I doing? Hold on. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing. I think I know what I'm doing. Zelda 2 was the first experience. Wow, nice. Am I coming over here? Is that what I'm doing? Oh my god, can I just climb up? I can climb up. I'm such an idiot. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a little chest here. Hope it's something that's worth it. The song Courage from Twilight Princess is such a banger. It is such a banger. Everything in Twilight Princess is such a banger. First Zelda game you complete was Majora's Mask when you're 6. That's some game to complete when you're 6. How excited am I for Wind Waker coming to NSO? I'm very excited for that. That was an incredible announcement, and I just put that flame out. I'm really excited for it. I actually prefer the GameCube version of Wind Waker to the HD one. The HD one is great, but I think it's a little bit too vibrant, if that makes sense, or like a little bit too... it's not vibrant. The vibrancy is not the issue. It's not even an issue, it's just a preference, really. I don't know, I just like how the GameCube version looks a little bit more. I think for footage, I prefer the HD version if I'm editing videos, just because it's higher quality. But I think for like me playing the game, I think I actually prefer the GameCube version. I think it looks a lot nicer. And I'm sure it'll look great on the Switch too. Yeah. Sorry, let me just make sure I've got up in chat. It's been so long since you played the GameCube version. Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it is a little bit different with the Triforce charts and a few other things, which is, you know, good. Enjoying the weather being so nice in Scotland for once. I've been loving it. Honestly, it's... Oh my god, I need to pay attention here. 231. 231. Okay. Yeah, the weather in Scotland's been great, which typically we get maybe 2 weeks of nice weather in summer. It's only April, and even back in March, we were getting some really nice weather for this time of year. Yeah, I've been so buzzing about that. I've been having fires out in the back garden. Not random fires, we have a fire pit, just to get that out there. We're not just starting fires. It's been bloody tropical. That's a great way to put it. How often do I think I'll do streams like this? I mean, based off how it's went so far, I'd probably say fairly often. I thought I might end up doing a few test streams, just depending how this one goes, and seeing how everything flows and how comfortable I feel. And honestly, now that I'm sort of in the flow, I do feel really comfortable, and I'm enjoying this. I need to figure out an exact schedule. I don't think I'd have the exact same schedule every week, but what I would probably do is at the beginning or end of the week or whenever, I'd announce maybe a week in advance when I'm going to be streaming. But I think maybe 2 times a week, maybe 3. I think it'd be really fun. It's not necessarily difficult to play a game or just get up and play. I just need to sort of get more comfortable with this, which is what I'm trying to do. Also, you gotta go and do homework. That's all good. Thank you so much for stopping by, and good luck with your homework. I sound hella comfortable, and that's what matters the most. Yeah, I mean, I think I'm already getting pretty comfortable. I mean, like I said, I was shitting myself a little bit before doing this. I was so nervous, but yeah, I'm kind of getting into the flow. I'm kind of liking it. I'm sorry, I'm really liking it. I'm really enjoying it. I'm just kind of getting used to it. What do I need to do here? You need to tap this, don't you? I tell you what will be really fun when we get to play Twilight Princess on stream. That's one thing. I didn't want to play Twilight Princess today, specifically for the reason that I know I'm nervous. I know there was the potential for things to go wrong. I did not want that to happen while playing my beloved game. What am I doing here? Is this what I'm meant to be doing? Yeah, this is what I'm meant to be doing. Good. But yeah, thanks everyone. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for everyone who's encouraging me and saying I'm doing alright. That means a lot. Let me just try and take care of this guy. Nice. Just wait until I teach this man about randomizers. Oh, I know. Actually, I don't really know much about randomizers. But yeah, randomizers would be fun. I enjoy watching them from time to time. I've just never really understood how to do them myself. Or how to... actually, I know how to set them up, but... yeah, that'd be something that'd be fun to do in the future. I think if we continue doing Ocarina of Time, which, I mean, why wouldn't we? We should try and get that done before the Switch 2. Also, Tristan, thanks again. $5. How do you feel about the Zelda notes adding additional lore for the games? That is something I wanted to bring up. The Zelda notes is so cool. I've not really looked like massively into it. I mean, I'll tell you this, I was talking to Ed earlier today, and I actually thought the app was already out. I didn't realize it comes out with Switch 2. Or not the app, the feature. But yeah, it's really, really cool. I think it's awesome that they've added some new lore this far after release. Someone was telling me, or I seen it somewhere online, that they added a note on King Room's grave, or what everybody knew, or what everybody thought was King Room's grave through, I think it was game files. I think Zeltic made a video a while ago, and he showed the game file for this rock on top of Mount Hylia, and it was like labeled King Room grave or something, and now there's a Zelda note above there, which is going to go into, I guess, our father's grave, which is really cool. But yeah, it looks like there's hundreds of them, which is awesome. I'll definitely be making some videos on that when we know more. Maybe even like a compilation of every Zelda note. Who knows? I mean, when the Switch 2 comes out, it'll be content galore. Speaking of content, actually, I'm currently working on a Twilight Princess video. Or, it's Twilight Princess mainly. It involves some other bits and pieces, but it's mainly Twilight Princess. So I'm really excited for that. I don't know when that will be out. Hopefully next weekend, but I don't want to rush it. I just want to get it done to the best of my ability. What's my least favorite 3D Zelda game? Least favorite 3D game? Ooh, I don't know. The thing is, I feel it feels harsh to call something like a least favorite, because like I feel like it comes off as if I'm saying it's bad when I'm absolutely not. But I guess if I had to pick. Oh, I really don't want to say that because I really like the game. Okay, I'll clarify. I really like this game. I enjoy playing it. The story's awesome, but probably Skyward Sword. And for no reason other than I just enjoy other ones more. Skyward Sword is a great game. I really enjoy it. I don't have many issues with the motion controls. I think it's a great Zelda game. But I guess if I had to pick a least favorite, it would probably be that. Also, where did these things keep coming from? Also, thanks again for the super chat, Tristan. What do I think about the new Hyrule Warriors? I think it would be cool. Like I said earlier, I'm not huge into those style of games, and I just don't really like them. It's not my kind of game. But I do like those games, specifically Zelda-wise, for the cutscenes and the story. I think those are really cool. They're also great for footage, which is great when you make Zelda videos. But yeah, I'm excited for it, especially with the prospect of it possibly being canon. I don't really know how I feel about that. I think it's interesting, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Let me scroll up in chat, see if I've missed anything. Do I think Nintendo Switch Online expansion is worth buying for the Zelda games? Me personally, yeah, I think it's worth it. I think there's a decent selection of games on there that, if you're gonna play them, yeah, I think it's totally worth it. Yeah, I think it's worth it. I get my worth out of it. Oh, we're back in here. But yeah, no, I think it's worth it. I would say so. I think it's definitely worth investing in. More so if you don't own the games already. I think if you already own them, then maybe weigh up how much it's necessary, but I guess it's more about convenience at that point. But I personally don't have copies of all the games anymore, or like it's split between me and my parents' house. because my dad's a huge gamer as well, so we kind of share games. But yeah, I think it's worth it. You're looking forward to the new Hyrule Warriors? Me too. I think it'll be great. Also, what am I doing here? Am I... Ooh, get away from me. I need to burn this somehow, right? Okay, first and foremost, let's get this down. No sound? Is there no sound? There should be sound. I hope there's sound. Roll with the fire. Oh yeah, you roll with the fire. Does the stick reach the fire from down here though? Oh, I need to get it from down here. Okay, I get it. I'm dumb. Right. Let's do this. And I think this is a little bit time sensitive. Nice. There we go. Is that a gold skull toe down there? Because if so, I need to get it. I don't know if I'm going to 100% this. Probably not. But it's going to bother me if I don't get it knowing it's there. Okay, the sound's there. It's fine. This is all good. Now, how do I get this? Link, you absolute bitch. Come on. I have no idea how to get this. I think we have to go from here. What's my favorite Breath of the Wild champion? Easy answer, Urbosa, next. Also, we got it. I tell you, I do like them all though. Mipha's also really cool. I've also realized I do have alerts on, which you guys will definitely be able to hear. Which, one, let me know if those are too loud, because I forgot to check that. If the alerts are too loud whenever there's a super chat or anything, just let me know. I can adjust that. But I also realized I don't have that sound coming into my headphones, so I've been trying to keep an eye on a chat for seeing it. But yeah, I'll try and sort that out for next time. The alerts are a little loud. Okay, I can fix that. I can actually fix that right now, probably. That's my bad, guys. My bad. Oh my god, where are we? Are we already at the boss? I feel like I've skipped over things. I think we're at the boss. What was the code again? Was it 231? I think so. But yeah, I'll fix that in one sec. The alerts. In the meantime, nobody donate. Nobody subscribe. Do not support me for one moment. I tell you what, let's just pause and deal with it now. I'm so sorry. Yeah, well, yeah, it's boss time. I will fix that right now, because if anyone else wants to subscribe or leave a super chat, which is massively appreciated, you absolutely don't have to. Let me just turn those sounds down for you. I really should have tested that beforehand. Okay, that should be that one turned down a little. Or actually, like a decent bit. Oh, I see, yeah. It's because I was redoing them, because I was updating them from the last time I streamed, and I guess I just forgot to change the audio settings. Okay, yeah, now, feel free to super chat, feel free to subscribe, feel free to do anything that will activate that little thing. I've fixed it now, it should be a bit quieter. By all means, go crazy. Yeah, okay, let's get into this boss once we do this. No. I also see a fun fact in chat, I just need 1 sec to read it. Oh, we have to do it in that order, I'm such an idiot. Okay. So what was it, 2, 3, 1? 2, 3, 1, so we go 2, 3, 1. I'm so sorry, I'll catch up with the chat in just 1 second. 2, 3, 1, okay. Have that, you little scrub. Who's next? Bang. Come here. Come here. Mate, come here. Alright, let me read the chat real quick. Silly Orchid time fact. In English, 23 is number 1. It's meant to reference Michael Jordan in Japanese. Oh. Oh, that's really interesting. I actually did not know that. That's really interesting. Also, thank you for the super chat, Ashley. I really appreciate it. Yeah, but that's a really interesting fact. I actually did not know that. I've genuinely never heard of that fact, so I'm really surprised to be learning something new about Ocarina of Time. But every day's a learning day, so that's awesome. I've never even heard of that in a video or anything. That's really cool. Alright, boss time. Should we save? I think I did just save. 23 is number 1. It's always stuck with me. Oh wow, that's really cool. That's really cool. Alright, boss time. Let's do this. How long have I been streaming for? I don't even know. Has it been like an hour? Maybe a little less? I don't know. I'm so sorry, I'm just clearing all my notifications. Completely unprofessional, I shouldn't even be doing that. Everything should be dedicated on the chat, I'm so sorry. Lost in localization. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is really obscure. That's really obscure. If I ever mention that in a video for whatever reason, I'll be sure to mention where I learned that, because that's really fascinating. There she is, Queen Goma. Queen Goma. I hate spiders, I'm just going to say that now. The Goma version in Twilight Princess is absolutely terrifying to me. I hated that boss so much as a kid. Despite it being a great boss fight, I hated it so much because it triggered me so bad. Oh, God. Alright. What's the trick here? Okay, you're just gonna close your eye. A little bit of a bitch move, but okay. Alright, here we go. I think the trick with Goma is just keeping your eye on her. Yep, thanks Navi. Didn't realize. Great, I was locked on until Navi did that. Navi. How do I lock on now? Oh no. If I die to Goma, I don't deserve to be a Zelda tuber anymore. That's right, Ron. Come on. Alright, where's this bitch? How do I get behind again? I'm just... Okay, let me read what Navi's saying just in case I've completely missed a trick here. Let's see me cook. I'm cooking myself. It's one of the Paris monsters. Its eyes the... Oh, when it's red. Got you. Nice. Okay, Link, fuck this up. Come on. I also don't know if you can hear me spamming the controller. If so, I'm so sorry. I'll have to fix that next time. Alright, where are we? Can I not lock on while she's up there? Am I meant to be trying to hit the eye while she's up there as well? I don't really know. I've generally not played Zelda in so long. Come back. Come on, Link. You got this. Alright, Goma should be coming down there, right? Or should I be just going for Goma? Hello. Sorry, ma'am. Come on. No? No. Slashing in Ocarina of Time so satisfying. Yeah, it really is. It really is. I tell you what though, if this game was to be remade or remastered, that would be really cool. That would actually be sick now that we're talking about it again. Because I brought it up. We were absolutely not talking about it again. Yeah, it would be really cool, wouldn't it? I think it was Ashley that brought it up earlier. It would be really cool. Oh my god, you dropped in so much quicker than last time. Come on then. Right, this has got to be it. Just Link, hit her! Come on. Oh, you silly boy. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I am about to die. I'm about to embarrass myself on stream. I don't want seeds, I want hearts. Oh no, this is about to be so embarrassing. Oh my god, where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Where are the hearts? Are there no hearts? Am I really about to do this? Oh my god, thank god, I was about to embarrass myself big time. Link. Link, buddy, come on. I have faith in you. This is your time. Come on. Alright, let's finish this. Let's finish this. Come on. Come on. There we go. Professional Zelda player. You can applaud me in chat. You can do it. Feel free to applaud me. I just am good at Zelda games. It was a very average battle performance, but we'll take it. We'll absolutely take it. We will absolutely take it. I did just cook. I did. Thank you. Thank you for noticing. Yeah. Yeah, spam some applauds in the chat. You know, I deserve it. I really do deserve it for that amazing performance. That was only a little bit embarrassing. I've not played Ocarina of Time in a long time. I will make every excuse on earth. I'm nervous. This is my first time streaming in years, but I did okay. I did okay. The boy did alright. The boy did alright. Oh my god, I completely forgot that I was called my dude. Actually, I completely forgot to ask. When I believe Ashley left a super chat after I changed the volume. Was the volume okay then? I completely forgot to ask or look at the chat. Was the sound a little bit better? A little bit less too loud? Did it open a restaurant because there's some serious cooking? There was some great cooking going on, wasn't there? Call me a chef. Volume's good. Alright, nice, nice. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldn't thou listen? No! Oh, he's gonna tell me anyway. Why give me the option if you're gonna tell me anyway? I know the script, I know what's going on. Why give me the option if you're gonna tell me anyway? Oh, okay. Is this on Switch 2 or Switch 1? This is on Switch 1. I do not have a Switch 2. I don't know if anyone does. If Nintendo want to send me one early, hit me up. I wouldn't say no. Zelda 2 brand chef. To be fair, I do enjoy cooking. I really, really love cooking. I made fajitas earlier, and they're chicken fajitas to be specific, and they were amazing. I really, really love to cook. You know, I'm not gonna read this because I'm a horrible streamer, but I'm just gonna brag about how much I love cooking, because I really love cooking. Honestly, I would do a cooking stream one day. I would just sit, make dinner, and everyone can watch, and yeah, we can have a chat. Yeah. This is one of the coolest cutscenes, by the way. I have this on like speed dial essentially on my computer for editing because it's helpful to have this cutscene. Also, something else I completely forgot to ask, which was on my notes of questions. Is my camera too big? Does it obstruct the screen a little too much, or is it good? Because if it's a little bit too big, I'll sort that. I don't want it to be too obstructing. Cook Breath of the Wild dishes. Oh, that would be fun. Cooking Zelda dishes in general would be really fun. I tell you what, I actually do have that noted down somewhere on one of my ideas lists. That would be really fun. It's fine. Alright, sick, it's fine. What Zelda games have I 100%ed, if any? I don't think I've 100%ed any Zelda games. I'm honestly not a big 100% player. Yeah, I'm kind of lame like that. I think of any... actually, I might have 100% in Twilight Princess, but not intentionally. I might have just done it. Because, you know, Twilight Princess, you have to do it. But yeah, 100% is too much effort sometimes. I don't have time for that. I just play games to enjoy them. That's it. But hey, if 100% in it is what you enjoy, by all means, that's cool. I think it's a great achievement being able to do that, but sometimes I just don't have the patience to do some of the tiny little things. But yeah, I think I have 100% in Twilight Princess, but I don't think I have 100% of the other Zelda games. I would love to 100% Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom eventually, because that would be a great achievement, but I just honestly haven't had the time to do it. Any Zelda game suggestions? For a first-time Zelda game, or just in general? I guess it depends what you've played, but my suggestions would be, if you're looking for a 3D game, Twilight Princess. If you're looking for a sort of more classical game, I would say Ocarina of Time. If you're looking for a top-down game / 2D, I would say The Minish Cap. Those would be my suggestions. Yuri and Fajitas 2 must be a Scottish thing. Well, fajitas might not be Scottish, but they are very popular here, I'll tell you that. You really want Ocarina of Time or TP on Switch 2? Me too. I mean, Ocarina of Time will be on it through how I'm playing it on the Switch. Like, like this. It will definitely be on it, but whether or not we get it remade, who knows? That'd be really cool. Twilight Princess, I think eventually it happens, one way or another. Whether it's a port, whether it's a remake, who knows? Which Zelda game am I playing? I'm playing Ocarina of Time, The Legend of Zelda, for the Nintendo 64. But I'm playing it on the Nintendo Switch, because that is a lot more simple to set up than setting up an N64 for streaming. Yeah, we've actually just done the first dungeon. I didn't think I'd get this far without any like bad tech issues, so that's awesome actually. But yeah, you have to go now. No worries. Thank you so much for being here. I know you've been here since pretty early on in the stream, so thank you very much. I appreciate for you stopping by, and I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Thank you. Ocarina of Time, Breath of the Wild. Which version of Link's my favorite? Twilight Princess. It has to be. I mean, who else is it going to be? Yeah, I think we'll probably play a little longer. I mean, tell you what, do you want to see a little more, or should we end it soon? I'd be happy to play a little longer. I think this is fun. I also still have my be right back screen to show you, which I worked very hard on. It took about 5 minutes, but I'm very happy and proud of it. I also keep looking to the side as if there's another camera. Maybe I need to get alternating angles or some wild shit like that. Yeah, I think we'll stream a little longer. Why not? I think we'll stream a little longer. This is fun. I'm enjoying myself. Navi the fairy, help my dude to carry out my will. I completely did not listen to him. To be fair, I did tell him I don't want to listen. I told him, don't tell me, just let me go. And he said, but no, I must tell you. So this is really his fault. Also, thank you, sorry, you told me something I could call you earlier. I think Pix. Thank you so much for the super chat. You have to leave, but good first stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here. I really appreciate the super chat. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Thank you so much. Oh shit, the Great Deku Tree's dead. That's a big rip. F in the chat for the Great Deku Tree. Everybody F in the chat. Real sad. Real sad. You'd never say no to more Zelda streaming. Well, that's awesome. That's awesome. Oh, what? Bro, let me out. Come on. What did I do? I killed the Great Deku Tree. That's what I did. Yeah, of course it's my fault. Gaslighting me. It was a real one. But yeah, I guess since we've started Ocarina of Time, I think it makes sense to just play through Ocarina of Time for stream. But don't you worry, there will be a Twilight Princess stream. There will be a Twilight Princess stream. That is an inevitability. There's no way I stream without playing that game. Hopefully before the Switch 2 releases, but we'll see. We will see. Also, I love this cutscene, by the way. I love when Link tries to leave and Sario's like, oh, you're leaving? Yeah, I'm leaving. Getting out of this town. He was a real one. He really was a real one. Am I going to do a full playthrough of the game over a few streams? Yeah, I think so. I don't know how long it'll take, but it probably, yeah, over the course of a few streams I think I could. When's the next stream? That I do not know. However, I only announced this one with about a day's notice, just for the reason of it being a test stream, and I didn't know how it was going to go. For all I knew, this could have lasted 20 minutes before it all went to shit. But because this went pretty well, and I actually really enjoyed this, I've started to realise I was a complete mess at the beginning. You're gonna go, but we'll speak tomorrow. That's all good. Thank you for being here. We will speak tomorrow. Fellow cave boy. Take care. Goodbye. Cave boys. Yeah, next stream. I will announce it with probably at least a week's notice, I think. Just because we've just started streaming, maybe I'll give just a few days notice, but I don't know yet. I'll give enough notice. I don't know when the next stream will be. Probably later in the week, I think, actually. Sometime during next week, because today is Sunday, so it'll probably be during the weeks at some point. But I'll post it on Twitter, Instagram, Discord, my YouTube community tab. I'll post it everywhere I can, just to give as much notice as possible. I think there's some sort of app or something you can get where you can, like, update your stream schedule. It might be a Twitch thing. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look into that. I'll also have to look into potentially streaming on Twitch, if that's something people are interested in. I never really thought about it, but yeah, maybe we'll stream on Twitch as well. I think once we get into Hyrule Field, or maybe like right before it, maybe right now. Actually, yeah, right now, because I want to hear the Hyrule Field theme together with you guys. I think we'll take a break in a little minute, which I cannot wait to show you this break screen. I'm just gonna say, watch it for like a minute. There's gonna be things that pop up on screen. I want you to watch it. It's so cool. I love it. But yeah, we'll stream at some point during the week probably to continue this. But yeah, before we go into Hyrule Field, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go on a little break because I need a drink. I need to go use the bathroom. And I just need a minute to breathe. So yeah, don't go anywhere unless you need to go get a drink. A snack or drink, perhaps. Use the bathroom, hydrate, anything. Now would be the time. But we're going to take a little break. We'll just be away for 5 minutes or so. So yeah, I will see you guys in a few minutes. I am so excited to show you this screen. It's so simple. It's not... I've hyped this up so much, by the way. But I'm just very happy and proud of it. So yeah, I'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Hello. We are back. Did everyone grab a snack or drink if they're hungry or thirsty? Or perhaps go to the bathroom? I saw a very funny message from Ashley. I really did just say, actually, what did I say? Sorry. Let me look at the message again. Screen really said, don't forget to go pee, gamers. That is exactly what the screen said. I thought that was quite funny. But yeah, I was very proud of this little be right back screen that I made. So I'm very glad that everyone got the chance to see this masterpiece. Yeah, I'm really proud of that, even though it's the most simple thing in the world. It just made me happy. Yeah, how did everyone enjoy the little break? I hydrated. I am hydrating again. Yeah, I'm excited to hear the Hyrule Field theme. That's why I wanted to do the little break beforehand, because I didn't want to take a break once we've already heard it. So let's go. Also, Monster Maze. Dawn, welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by, man. That means a lot. How are you doing? I hope everything's well. Yeah, I'm officially a streamer now, or I'm trying to be. It's taken a little getting used to. Keeping an eye on the chat, making sure I'm actually playing the game. Yeah, I'm trying to be a streamer. I think it's going okay. But yeah, I hope everything's well with you. Oh yes, this. I really need to be careful here so I don't accidentally ask for a paragraph of a conversation, because I always get the wrong button. Okay, here it comes. Did you get all that? Yes. Okay, I've done it. I've done it first time where I've not asked them for all the nonsense again. Yeah, as I mentioned before, I've not been commentating over all the text because this is very much just a test stream to sort of get used to things and make sure everything's working. Which, so far, so good, I think. I think the gameplay's looked fine. I think the cameras worked fine. There was a little bit of teething issues at the start with getting the audio right. I had it set to just the left channel for some reason instead of mono. And some things were a little bit too loud, but I think, teething issues aside, I think everything's actually running pretty okay. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. I've really enjoyed this, in fact, actually. I was a complete mess beforehand. I was so nervous, I was stressing out. I just, before I went live, I said to my girlfriend, who's actually in the other room and in chat, I said, I was like, I just need 5 minutes to just chill. I need to just not think about anything for 5 minutes. I was very much freaking out about going live. But you know, everything's been fine. I completely forgot that drawbridge goes up. I thought I could beat it. We'll have to spend the night outside. Yeah, I've been really enjoying this. It's been really fun, and I definitely want to do this more often. I think I just had to get this stream out the way. Or not out the way, that makes it sound like I didn't want to do it. I think I just had to get this to sort of get my confidence back up streaming, because, as I mentioned earlier, the whole reason I don't, or haven't streamed very often is because anytime I streamed in the past, things went horribly wrong with tech issues, and me not being a super tech-savvy person, it completely knocked my confidence, and I just didn't want to deal with it. I didn't want to have to try it. I didn't want to have to... It was mainly the stress of figuring things out whilst you're live, or the thought of something going wrong whilst you're already live. That really stressed me out, and I didn't like the idea of doing that again. But so far, so good. Like I said, just minor teething issues. I think you can just sit up here, right? And just wait for it to turn back to morning. It doesn't take very long in this game. Oh, they absolutely can reach you from there, never mind. You still don't know how to stream properly after all these years. To be honest, I feel like that's probably going to be the case with me. I could be streaming for years on end and I probably still wouldn't feel like I know how to do it. At the best of times, I feel like that with making videos. Even though I've done it for, I mean, probably 7 years on this channel, maybe more now. I think it's 8 years, actually. And at least 3 or 4 of them have been as a full-time job. Most days I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing, or I'm not doing it properly, but hey, every day's a learning day, every day's a day to improve. Just gotta keep going. And yeah, as long as you're having fun, that's what's important, and I'm having a lot of fun, so that's what's important. But yeah, I'm excited to go meet Zelda. I remember that scene as a kid for the first time, and I was like, what the heck, this is so cool. We've met the name and the title. Yeah, I absolutely want to take a look around Castletown and stuff like that at some point, but for now I just want to get my ass up to Hyrule Castle. Less polished streams are more fun. You think it gives more of a sit on someone's couch? Yeah, there is that sort of vibe as well. I didn't want this to be like you're watching like a TV show or like a presentation. I still want it to be pretty raw, I guess, like rough around the edges, but still like not having any issues necessarily. Yeah, exactly. That's the sort of vibe I like. I like just a chill stream, just having a conversation, having a yap. Yeah. No, I do not want to hear that again. I didn't even listen to any of it. Exactly, and thanks, I appreciate that. It is a great opportunity to interact with people, which is probably the main thing I want to do out of streaming. I want to find more ways to be interactive, because, I mean, well, videos are great, and that's what I know, that's what I love. I want to get, one, for me personally, I want to get a little more in my comfort zone, and two, it's a fun way to interact, which is something I want to be doing more of. Yeah. Sorry, I'm locking in here to remember what you have to do. Or the exact route you have to take. If I remember right, I think you go up behind these soldiers? Yeah. I remember this took me so long to figure out as a kid, and I did not get why I kept getting caught. Also, can we just appreciate how beautiful Hyrule Castle is? I mean, even on an N64, that is incredible. I just love it. I love it. You love streams that have an atmosphere like this? Yeah, me too. Exactly. It's just very chill. You have to go. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping by, that Korok guy. I really appreciate it. I know you've been in here quite a while, so thank you very much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Alright, we just need to make sure we don't get caught by these guards. You gotta head out. Well, thank you very much for stopping by, man. I really appreciate it, and I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Take care, man. Do we go up here, or do we... I think we go up here. Yeah, we have to go up here. Creating a warm environment takes talent, which I've definitely got. Oh, well, thank you. Thank you very much. I try my best. Oh, we have to go to Lon Lon Ranch. I completely forgot. But I think we do have to talk to him first. Mumble, mumble, come look around. Oh, okay. I completely forgot we have to go to Lon Lon Ranch first. Or do we? Do we stay the night first, or... I can't remember. Do we go to Lon Lon Ranch, or do we go to Castletown to meet Malon, who then... Oh, I can't remember, actually. Because we bring a cuckoo here to wake him up. But I can't remember if I'm supposed to go to Lon Lon Ranch. I'm going to clarify this now. I'm in this moment specifically, I'm okay with a bit of backseat gaming. Do we go to Lon Lon Ranch first? Or... Is she in Town Centre? Yeah. I couldn't remember if it was Lon Lon Ranch or Town Centre. That makes sense. Okay. Let's head back there to Town Centre. I knew it was one of the two, but I wasn't entirely sure which one. Hey, you. Stop there. You kid over there. Well, do you know, Mr. Soldier, it isn't my plan to get escorted out. You've just saved me a whole... maybe 5-10 seconds. Thank you very much for that. She's in town, okay. Oh, actually, here she is. She's calling my clothes different. She's judging me. I'm a fairy boy, that's right, I am a fairy boy. Yeah, I am missing the chicken. So... do I meet her in town as well? Are you going to the castle, fairy boy? Would you mind finding my dad? He must have fallen asleep somewhere around the castle. What a thing for an adult to do, teehee. Oh yeah, if you're looking for him, I'll give this to you. I've been incubating this egg very carefully. There we go, we got the egg. It's a weird egg. I don't know what's so weird about it, but it's weird. She's in downtown Castletown. Okay, let's get that egg selected. And then let's go wake this man up. Typical dad behavior for real. Yeah, dads just love sleeping anywhere. Anywhere and everywhere. It could be on the couch, it could be in the car. Anywhere but their bed, honestly, it is how it seems. It could be on a table. It could it could genuinely be anywhere. Anywhere but their bed. Alright, yeah, this is the route we take. Weird egg is my middle name. It's such a vibe. This is such like a, maybe it's not an obscure thing, maybe lots of people do like this, but I just love like old N64 game ambience. Like just, oh, it's something else. Great description for me, by the way, but yeah, I just love old game ambience. I think like the GameCube N64 era is specifically really special, but just video game ambience in general is awesome. Yeah, there's something just so cozy about the vibe. I think it's a mixture of taking me back, nostalgia, and just, I don't know, it's almost like its own little world, funny enough. Yeah, I just love it. To be fair, that chicken does look a little weird. Cuckoo. Alright, wake up. Did he say what in tarnation? I didn't catch that. Alright, move. Move. Who might I be? Yep, I'm Talon, the owner of Lon Lon Ranch. I went to the castle to deliver some milk. Typical dad line. But I sat down here to rest, and I guess I fell asleep. That is also a typical dad line. I guess I fell asleep. What does that mean? Yeah, your daughter's looking for you. Come on, bud. She's really gonna let me have it. I love the cinematic cutscene of just him running out. It's so good. Where did my drink go? I had a Pepsi, but I seem to have misplaced it. That's fine, I've still got water. I might grab that in a sec, actually. Oh. I've made a complete mess of myself. I don't know why I went back down that way. I have to go in the castle. That's a little bit embarrassing. I was so carried away with just looking at the chat and just focusing, that in my mind I thought I had to go back down to completely forgetting I've not even met Zelda yet. Link, will you get up this fight, goddammit? Thank you. That is one thing I love and hate about N64 games. Sometimes, like, climbing things or trying to get the exact position is a little bit frustrating. Just a little bit. Bribe the guard, yeah. Bribe him for a little personal escort to Zelda. Pepsi Max loyal. Yeah, I'm a Pepsi over Coke kind of person. And I've just been caught again, god damn it. One of the first Zelda games, yeah. The thing is though, I'm not actually a huge fan of Pepsi, it's Pepsi Max specifically, which I learned when I went to Canada isn't a thing. There's Pepsi Zero, which is like the equivalent, and I'm assuming it's the same in the States, but it doesn't taste as good as Pepsi Max in my opinion. It tastes very artificial, if that makes sense. As far as I know, Pepsi Max might just be in the UK and Europe. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I prefer Pepsi over Coke any day. Coke just leaves like a weird feeling on my teeth that I don't like. It's okay, but it's not my favorite. Yeah. Again, I was reading chat and got caught. As an older dude, I always wondered if folks who didn't grow up with N64 get the appeal of it. Do they think it's horribly outdated, or do they see the charm as we see it? I'm not sure. I mean, I don't think I'd fall into the category of older people, so I guess I could give my opinion on this. I mean, okay, let me give context. I didn't grow up in the N64 era, but I did grow up with an N64 in the house because my dad is a massive gamer. So there was an N64 and I did grow up around it, but I grew up playing more of the GameCube and Wii. That was like the main console for me. And obviously those games did look a little bit better than N64 games. And honestly, yeah, I absolutely loved N64 games. I played Ocarina of Time, I played Majora's Mask, played The Wind Waker. I played Mario Golf Toadstool Tour, Luigi's... Oh, sorry, these are GameCube games. I played Mario 64. Yeah, I like the appeal of them. I think they have a nice charm to them. They're very whimsical, I think is the word I want to use. Yeah, I think they're great. I may have completely butchered how I was wording that. But yeah, I think they're great. I love them. Low taper fade, I have no idea what we're talking about. I feel like I've missed something. If we're talking about my hair, I don't think I have one of those. I don't ask for one anyway. I just... I'm such an awkward person at the barbers, I kind of just show them a photo and I'm like, do you think you could do this? And the guy's just like, yeah, we'll try. And I'm like, cool. That's kind of how my haircuts go. Gotta go, but looking forward to the next stream. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for the answer. Yeah, no problem. I'm trying my best to keep up with chat. I feel bad when I miss messages, but sometimes it's a little hard to make sure I see everything. The Coca-Cola grit. Gotta love having your back teeth feel like sandpaper. Exactly. Ashley gets it. It's such a horrible feeling. I don't like it. It's somehow okay if the Coke is like ice cold, but for the most part, I just don't like it. I also don't like what I just done there. That was embarrassing. But yeah, Coca-Cola leaves such a weird feeling on your teeth. It's really nasty. Like, don't get me wrong, it tastes nice because it's sweet and it has sugar. There's no denying that at all. But it does leave a horrible feeling on your teeth. The warmer it is, the more present that feeling is. Yeah, there's 2 boxes here. I don't know why I didn't think of that. I completely blanked. What was I talking about? Furry teeth? Yeah, exactly. It's just a horrible feeling. Pepsi's the way to go. Tell you what as well, something I'm really looking forward to, this is so unrelated. After this stream, me and my girlfriend are going to go outside to our nice little fireplace and make s'mores, which I've never had. I don't think they're as common here in the UK to make. We do like roasted marshmallows, but making s'mores isn't... Am I saying it right? S'mores? S'mores? However you say it. It's not really that common here, so I'm really excited to do it, because if you didn't know, my girlfriend, who's lovely and amazing, is Canadian, and she's going to introduce me to s'mores, so I'm very excited for that. 10 minutes till your interview? Well, good luck on your interview. I wish you the best of luck, and thank you for being here and moderating and being such an awesome and supportive friend. I hope your interview goes really well. You'll have to let me know how it goes. Yeah, s'mores. That's going to be a great way to end the week. Nice little relaxing Sunday evening s'mores by the fire. I don't really know how far I'm going to get. I don't think we'll do the next dungeon. Maybe we'll get to Kakariko or something. Like I said, this was just meant to be a test stream. This probably wasn't initially going to last this long, but I've just been really enjoying it and getting comfortable with it, so I thought we'd at least get to Zelda and maybe go from there. Oh, do I want to do this? I remember falling off here many times as a kid. Oh, he's still got it. He's still got it. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm not single. I'm sorry, everyone. I know you were wondering. I know everyone's been waiting to know the answer to that question. Also, welcome back, Neox. Welcome back. Thank you for returning. S'mores are great. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice. Okay, how do we get past this? Also, I remember this statue. I made a theory video about this a few years ago. It was more specifically the Ocarina of Time version because it's a bit more high def. I think I'd theorized that that statue might be like the king or like a past hero. I honestly can't remember what I theorized. My memory is horrible sometimes. How do we get past these fuckers though? I apologize for the language. Excuse my Scottish. I think we just need to time it right. I love this music as well, by the way. Such a bop. Oh my god, oh my god, I'm reading chat. That is a horrible time to try and read chat. Oh my god, move. Wow, that raced my heart rate so much. Oh, we're gonna go meet Zelda. Worst cards ever, yeah. Lore accurate jobs, generally not caring about their jobs. Honestly, that's so real. I wonder what Zelda pays them, or what the king pays them. It's probably minimum wage, isn't it? Oh, here she is, our princess. Who are you? How did you get past the guards? Well, your guards are absolutely awful. That's how. You might want to have a word with them. Honestly, how does a young boy like sneak past? Like, how many guards were there? There was at least 10, probably more. There's probably way more than 10 actually. How does a boy like Link do that? I love how in every movie or video game the royal guards are incompetent. Yeah, basically. Yeah, they probably aren't getting paid enough. I feel like they probably saw me going in. They just could not be bothered. Do I have it? Do I have what? Yeah, sure, I guess I've got it. Oh, she's talking about the spiritual stone. I'm a complete... I'm really slow. I'm really slow. They're getting paid too much. You gotta go. Thanks for the stream. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate it. Have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really excited to see Ganondorf. Not seen him in a little while. Here's hoping we get echoes on the NSO. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't think we'd get echoes as part of the NSO, but I mean, no, they'll run on the Switch too, which is good. Adios. Good luck with your interview. I hope it goes well. Let us know how it goes. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for moderating. I really appreciate it. Take care. Zelda got carried away over story. That is the story of my stream. I just get carried away talking. Is he crusty in this one? Not as crusty as he is in Tears of the Kingdom, but personality-wise, yeah, he's a little bit crusty. He totally lies to the king and takes over a kingdom, so yeah, I would say he's pretty crusty. Mods are asleep post-cats. Honestly, posting cats would not be a bad thing. It would absolutely not be a bad thing. Let's keep this a secret. I tell you what though, I do need to get a few links together for when the stream ends, because I did not prepare that, and I would like to plug things. I'll need to ask some streamer friends about what stuff they use to get these in chat things, you know, when you put the commands and it pops up a pre-made message. I sound like such a granddad saying that. I know what I'm talking about. I have the exact same thing for Discord. I just need the stream equivalent. So I can just put commands in and get stuff to pop up, if that makes any sense at all. It's probably Streamlabs, I'm guessing, but we'll figure that out. We will figure that out next time. Yeah. I'm just going to grab a few links right now to share with you, so I don't forget, basically. Because I will say one thing and I'll forget it the next moment. And while I do that, enjoy this cutscene, which is basically over. Okay, here's the first link we're going to share. Here's the first link. Also, I've just realized there's something in the chat I need to see. 100% Zelda gifted a membership. Thank you very much for that. That's so amazing. And Becky gifted 5 memberships. Thank you very much. That means a lot. Thank you. There's so many memberships today. It's insane. I didn't expect this at all. Yeah, thank you very much for the gifted memberships, everyone. And thank you for the nice message on the first live. I appreciate it. Let me drop this link in real quick. That link there is to the Discord server, which you're all welcome to join. It has various chats where we can just talk. You can talk to myself, you can post photos of cool things, talk Zelda. If you want to join, feel free to join. It's absolutely free. There's no exclusive chats. You can absolutely join. Or there's no member chats, sorry. Not yet anyway, but there might be. I'm rambling. Yeah, Discord. Feel more than free to join. But yeah, thank you everyone for the gifts. Thank you for the praise on the first stream. I really appreciate it. But yeah, here we go. Here's the Ganondorf scene that we've been waiting for, I think. Or did I skip it? I don't know. I don't know if I was paying attention. Oh, no, here it is, actually. Monster Maze and Zeltic are the best channels for watching when the insomnia is really bad. I couldn't agree more. I'm a very big Zeltic and very big Monster Maze fan. I really love watching those guys. They're very talented. They make amazing videos, and yeah, I couldn't speak highly enough of them. I hope you don't miss the next one. Well, as for the next stream, keep an eye on my socials. It could be Twitter, Instagram, Discord, or even here on YouTube on my community tab. I will make a post to update when I'm doing the next stream. I'll give at least 2-3 days notice, but ideally a week's notice, just so I can plan things ahead of time. But yeah, this was a little bit of a late notice stream that I just announced yesterday, just to test things out. But yeah, this has gone above and beyond what I expected it to do. I was very terrified that there was going to be a million different tech issues and things were going to go awful, but yeah, I've been very pleasantly overwhelmed with how this has went. And yeah, I think with time I'll just get the hang of it a bit more. I mean, in the past 6-7 years, I've streamed maybe 10 times or less, and this is my first stream in about 2 or 3 years. So yeah, there's going to take some getting used to get this running smoothly. But I think it's, excuse me, I think it's going great. I think this has gone better than I planned, or better than I thought it would. And yeah, I really appreciate everyone who's here. I really appreciate everyone who's been here. I appreciate all the super chats. I appreciate all the messages. The why am I blanking? What was the word? The membership, sorry. It's all been overwhelmingly amazing, and I cannot thank you enough. I really appreciate it. Let me just get the chat back up. But yeah, let me ask you, how's everyone's weekends been? Did everyone get up to anything fun? Anything exciting? Or has it just been a chill one? For me, it's been a little bit of a chill one this weekend, which is nice. Did some fishing, which I actually recorded. I'm planning to make like a sort of mini vlog that I'll probably post on Instagram, maybe YouTube Shorts, I don't know yet. Yeah, I just had a little nice day at fishing by the river, which was lovely. Very relaxing. Just gaming. Nice. Nice. You got a question, how do I feel about Subnautica? If I've played it, what do I think, and how do I feel about Subnautica 2? I've not played it, but I am really interested in playing it. I am terrified of the ocean, specifically just deep water. I'm terrified of it, so I think it would be hilarious to play it, because it would get some interesting reactions out of me. You want a poetry speakeasy show thing? Random as hell, but it was fun. Oh, went to, sorry. I thought you said you want that for me. I was like, I don't know if I can do that. That's awesome. That's really cool. I've never actually been to any sort of poetry event, but it sounds interesting. Sounds fun. You've been getting your new 3D printer up and running this week. Oh, that's awesome. Actually, yeah, I seen that in your Instagram story. That did look really cool. I'd love a 3D printer. I don't have the space for it or the use for it, but it would just be cool to have. Minecraft movie, awesome. Or not awesome, depending what you thought of it. I've not seen it yet, but I've heard a lot about it. I think I'll go see it just for fun, but I'm not expecting much, to be honest. I've heard some interesting things about it. Just gaming, awesome. It's been such a great stream, thank you very much. Thank you. I'm also sorry that I'm taking a million years to get through these cutscenes. Taking your nephew to see it, awesome. Nice, I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm really hoping to enjoy it. I'm trying to go in with the mindset of not thinking about things I've seen online and letting other opinions shift mine. I'm just going to go in and see what I think of it. I mean, let's be real. The movie we're all really excited for is the Zelda movie. Whenever we get some news on that. You watch the lore of Hyrule's locations whilst weaving a blanket for your mum. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Which video was it? Because there's a few of them. I mean, they're all good, aren't they? I can say that. It's my video. I can say that, right? I can say they're good. I think they're good. I like them. I love my accent. Thank you very much. Made it myself. I watch both your channels. Oh, let's visit Hyrule. Yeah, I've not uploaded on there in a little while, but I should really get back to it, shouldn't I? To be honest, sometimes I just forget, if I'm being completely honest. There's no real reason other than that. I just kind of forget. Oh, all of them, all the lore videos. Nice, nice one. Thank you very much. Those videos were so fun to make. I really enjoyed making an actual series of videos that link up and you can watch them in order, you can watch them out of order. Yeah, I really enjoyed that, and I do have plans for a similar, or maybe not similar, but another sort of series like that, I guess you could say. But I've definitely not started much work on it. It's in the very early planning stage. But I'll share more on that when I know. Oh, I've fucked up already. No, I am doing it right. Left, up, right. Left, up, right. I think my controller was just, like, not reading it properly or something. But as I was talking about the Zelda movie a moment ago, if you could pick someone to be cast as Link, Zelda, Ganondorf, who would you pick? Because there's some very interesting takes on this. Some people want the Hollywood treatment, you know, the Tom Holland as Link treatment. It's not many people, but there are some people, and it doesn't specifically have to be Tom Holland, that's just the meme. But who would you if you have anyone in mind, who would you want to play Link and Zelda and Ganondorf? Me personally, Link and Zelda, I want it to be someone small, someone unknown, someone that they don't really know that well. This could be their big break. Ganondorf, I'd be a little bit more okay with being a sort of Hollywood name. Someone that I think would fit Ganondorf is Idris Elba. I've seen that as like a concept, like when they're doing like concept casts. I think he would make a good Ganondorf. I think I would be okay with Ganondorf being a big Hollywood name, but for the most part, like you said, Ashley, I think Link and Zelda specifically, for me personally, I think it should be someone unknown. And like I was saying earlier, if there's any big Hollywood celebrity names in this movie, I think they should be in cameos only. I think for the Mario movie, I think, for example, Jack Black as Bowser and Chris Pratt as Mario, I think that works a little bit better for Mario. I don't know how to describe why, I just think it works better for Mario. But I think for Zelda, especially because it's live action, I think it shouldn't be anyone too well known. I think it should be unknown actors. Yeah. You've seen his name going around for Ganon and you think it would work? Yeah, I totally think it would work. David Tennant is Ganondorf. Oh, I love David Tennant. That's a shout. I don't necessarily think he'd fit Ganondorf too well, for me personally. But if David Tennant was in the Zelda movie in any way, that would be so awesome. Jason Momoa as Ganondorf. I could maybe see it. I could maybe see it. David Tennant is Girahim. Oh, I could see that. I could see that. That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Gary Oldman is all free. Nice. What controller am I using? I'm just using the standard Pro controller. Yeah, just the standard one today. I have a Tears of the Kingdom one that my dad got me, and I think I might have another standard one somewhere. I don't know if it works. It might have stick drift. Yeah, I'm just using the standard one. Who else have we seen? Chris Pratt, Dwayne Johnston, and yeah, okay. Small actors play the roles well. Yeah, I agree. I absolutely agree. Just want a Robin Williams tribute in it somewhere. That would be cool. That would be nice. That would be really nice. That'd be really, really nice. Yeah, someone unknown. Jason Momoa would make a hot Ganondorf, to be honest. I mean, yeah, of course. Technoblade reference in the Minecraft movie was crazy. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard it was just like a little reference, which is really cool and really nice to see from them. It'd be cool if the Zelda movie has some references to just nice things like that. It'd be really cool. Zelda Williams as Zelda? That'd be cool. That'd be really cool. Is Zelda Williams an actress? I don't actually know. I have it in my head she's either a musician or actress. I'm not really sure off the top of my head. If anyone knows, let me know. But yeah, we're here in Kakariko Village already. And like I said, I think in future streams I'll properly explore all these areas and talk to people, but for the sake of testing the stream, I've kind of just been flying through the game a little. Richard E. Grant is Ganondorf. Okay, okay. Tell you what, here's the real question. If Tingle appears in the movie, which I hope he does, I hope he appears in some capacity, who would you want to play Tingle? And let's add this in, Beedle. If Tingle and or Beedle are in this movie, who would you want to play both of them? Who would you want to play both of them? That is the real question here. Alright, you gonna let me through? This road is closed, blah blah blah. Okay. Well, I got a piece of paper, buddy. What'd you think about that? Yeah. You're gonna let me through, aren't you? This is my dude. He is under my orders to save Hyrule. I'm gonna screenshot that. That is a great quote. Wahahaha. What kind of funny game has our princess come up with now? Okay, alright. You can go now. Just be careful, Mr. Hero. Wahaha. I'll have you know, Guard, Mr. Guard. It's actually Mr. My Dude, not Mr. Hero. Get it right. Do better. Zelda chill like that. Don't disrespect Danny DeVito like that. Tingle, Andy Serkis. Oh, that would... Actually, I could see that. I think he did play a great Tingle. Oh, there's a lot of Danny DeVito in the chat. Zelda Williams is an actress and director. Okay, that's cool. That's really awesome. I did not know that. I knew she was at least an actress or musician, but I couldn't remember what. So that's really cool. Danny DeVito would be a sick-ass Tingle. I agree. I agree. That's what I mean. I think celebrity, like big-name celebrity names, I think they would work good for side characters and cameos. I think that's where they should be at in the Zelda movie. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way to big actors. I mean, they're all very accomplished. I'm sure they all deserve to be where they are, or at least most of them. But yeah, I think for this movie, I think it should be more unknown people in the main roles. I think that would work better. Alright, let's head up to Ye Olde Death Mountain. I think we might wrap up around about there, I think. Just because the time's kicking on here. Well, I have plans. I have big important plans after this. No, I'm going out for a fire and to make s'mores. That's my big plan. And I also do need to be up tomorrow morning early to start work. You know, making some entertaining Zelda videos. My big plans. I believe I'm also, I should know this, I believe I'm also recording with the Cave Boys tomorrow. So that's exciting. That's very exciting. I've also got editing for a behind-the-scenes vlog, which, this is very important to mention actually. To all the new members in chat, if you didn't already know, I do an exclusive behind-the-scenes vlog for all channel members and Patreon supporters, and I'm currently editing the next one, which is going to be quite long because it's taken a little longer to make. But these behind-the-scenes vlogs can be anything really. Sometimes it's an actual in-depth look at what I've been working on and how I've been making it. Sometimes it's just my day-to-day life. It can be anything, but yeah, I do a little behind-the-scenes vlog as a bonus, so to all the new channel members who've joined today, look forward to that. And you can also go back through my community posts and for like the members-only community posts, and you can find previous ones as well, so yeah, feel free to have a look at that afterwards. So yeah, this is the entrance to the Dodongo's Cavern, which we need to gain access to. I don't think we'll do that on this stream. I think we'll just get up to Death Mountain and then maybe wrap up. I think that would be a good place to wrap up and start next time. I tell you what though, I have really enjoyed this. Also, what's up? You're back from homework. What'd you miss? What did you miss? Well, we beat Goma, we head to Hyrule Castle and met Princess Zelda, which is pretty cool. And now we're on our way up Death Mountain, and I'm thinking of wrapping up pretty soon, just because I'm getting a little bit tired and I really want to go have those s'mores before it gets too late. But to be honest, I didn't plan to even go this long, so I'm pretty happy that I've went this long and there's not really been any issues. Until that, what is that? What is that? Come on now. Let's not be silly here. Also, I just realized I closed the chat by accident. But yeah, Taylor Swift Zelda, that'd be interesting. I wouldn't necessarily be opposed to it. I don't really get why, but fair enough. I'm sure she'd play a great Zelda. Actually, here's a good question. When I get around to streaming more regularly, what sort of time zone is everyone in? I know this is going to be an impossible question to get a answer for everybody, but what's the sort of best time to stream? Because I'm obviously a UK-based streamer, whilst most of the audience, most of you guys, I'm assuming, are in North America. At least, I mean, at least according to my analytics, that's what it tells me. So I was thinking of maybe streaming around this time on the regular, because currently for me it's 10 PM, or sorry, 10:15. I started this stream about 8 o'clock, I think. So yeah, I think that's like a good sort of in-between. I mean, at the end of the day, I'll do what works for me, but just if there's an ideal time to hit, that would be great. 2 PM. Yeah, that's the thing. I want to try and hit the best sort of time frame I can to meet in the middle, but like Ashley said, being consistent's the main thing, and the key to that is doing what I can do. I mean, for all I know, there might be a mix of times. I might do some afternoon streams, maybe some evening streams. Who knows? I'm very new to this. Yeah, we're here in Goron City, and honestly, I think we're gonna wrap up here. I think I've played a decent amount. I think I've tested everything. I think everything's gone well. Yeah, we'll just sit and chat for a little minute. Actually, I don't have a screen set up for just chatting. I did mean to do that, but I've not done it yet. Wish I could do this 2 hours later. Hey, maybe next time. Maybe next time. It's a perfect thing to have on while rocking the baby to sleep. Oh, that's awesome. That's really awesome. Getting him in on the classics early. But yeah, I'm really appreciative of everyone who's been here. Everyone who's stopped by, everyone who's popped in, even if it was just for 30 seconds. It means the world to me. It really does. I can't say that enough. I really appreciate it. I appreciate everyone who's helped me sort of get things working properly, because there was quite a few teething issues at the beginning, helping me get the audio sounding right, the audio levels right, making sure everything's running fine. I really appreciate everyone being here. I can't say that enough. I was a complete nervous wreck going into this. I'm no longer as much of a nervous wreck going into this. I'm honestly quite excited to do this again, and honestly wish I'd planned more time to do this, like more of a time slot so I could keep going, but I do unfortunately have to get going soon so I can finish my evening off and then get up for work tomorrow. But yeah, we'll definitely be doing this again. If you want to find out when I'm next streaming, be sure to follow me on my socials. I think they might be linked in the description. I might have also just put a random description. I just put a random description saying test hehe. That's brilliant. Thanks, Adam. But yeah, let me link my socials. I'll link the Discord first. Let's link that. If you want to keep up to date with me, here is my Discord server. You can join here for updates. If you want to follow me over on Twitter, or its other name, X, which I just won't call it. It's going to be Twitter. It's always going to be Twitter. There's my Twitter. I will post updates on there. And I promise for next time I will have all of this ready by commands, so I don't have to manually go in and copy and paste this, because this is super unprofessional. But hey, that's how we do it. And there's my Instagram as well. So in the coming days, probably tomorrow actually, I'll post on all of these when I'm next going to be streaming. I'll probably post a few stream dates. And yeah, we can continue walking our time. This has been really fun. I've really enjoyed this. Yeah, again, thank you everyone for being... can't speak. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you for everyone that stopped by. Thank you for the super chats, the memberships. If you dropped a like, if you lurked, everyone. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the kind words, all the encouragement for streaming, and all the help. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I think that concludes this stream. It's been really successful. I really don't want to end it here, but next time we'll allocate a little more time so I can stream for a little bit longer. And I hope to see you all there. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day or night. Thank you again for being here. It means the absolute world to me. And yeah, I'll see you all guys next time. I hope you have a great rest of your day or night.